you would like to rid the world of religion. Is that too strong?
That's not too strong.
Okay, good. All right, good. All right, good. And so when you say that, here's my question. Are you saying that the structure and the history of religion is something that you just want to get rid of? Or are you saying that you want to get rid of what some people do in the name of religion? Do you make that distinction? Is that one that's relevant?
I certainly want to get rid of... Well, I see virtue in the effect that religion has had on human culture. I mean, I see virtue in music and art and things like that. But if we think of religion as providing an alternative idea for how the universe came into existence, how life came into existence, that kind of thing, then as a scientist I want to get rid of it. I mean...
Which I agree with.
Okay. Well, what part do you not want to get rid of?
Yeah, good. So, well, let me just give you an example, and you tell me where you come down on. Maybe that's the most straightforward way of doing it. So, in Jewish, so I'm Jewish, maybe a few others in the audience. Thank you. So not all, of course, but many Jews here in New York view their religion in the following way. They're willing to cherry pick it for the parts that enrich their lives. They're willing to throw away the parts that are archaic and just have no place, in the modern world. They're willing to view it as almost poetry, almost as fiction literature, with the one difference being that it connects them to a long lineage that makes them feel part of a larger narrative. Is there something that you don't like about what I just said?
Oh, I get that totally. I mean, I have no problem with that.
No problem with that?
No. Because, I mean, you have a heritage, you have ancestors, you have literature, you have... I mean, it's the same as I feel, no doubt you feel too, a connection with Shakespeare. I mean,
right.
I don't have any problem with saying I have a Christian heritage, a Jewish heritage. In the case of a Jewish heritage, you have an even stronger reason, which is the persecution of Jews,
right.
Which has happened through the centuries, and perhaps most notably in the 20th century, but earlier centuries too. This is a very powerful reason for a kind of loyalty to a tradition. Where I part company with it, as you do, is where it makes claims about the universe and the nature of life and that kind of thing.
So when you say, just for my own clarity, when you say that when you agreed, and everyone sort of cheered, which is sort of fun, that you wanted to rid the world of religion, I wouldn't have thought that this would then be your reaction to my description.
Well, I suppose by religion I meant the scientific falsehood of religion. I did not mean tradition because there are in the Jewish tradition, there are all sorts of other traditions, and tradition in literature, tradition in art.
Right.
I don't want to get rid of that.